Anche, Albert Tait in Disnegason. Ayuma pe avian mutawana pisisanus kayasagi pe Hispanic. Kagi kagi nanahit takawasis kasagi egisagulit tisawuti sagayasawasis. You know, children were listening a long time ago when you were growing up. That anybody, you know, anybody members of our family, like our uncles, our aunties, our grandpas, was able to tune us up. Eh? Like, you know, if we did something wrong, they were able to straighten us out while you know, it doesn't have to be our parents. And it happened just about in every family, like, you know. And I think it's because that we did not fear them, but we respected them, I guess, more or less. Even back when there was only one band constable here. His name was Roddy Beardy. And he used to walk around on reserve. And then at 9 o'clock, he would walk up to us and say, okay, outsiders, that's what you were called. You know, we didn't live on a reserve. It's time to go home, and you go home. Well, we went home because it's not because of him, because of our parents. Because if we didn't listen to him, we would tell our parents, and then we'd get it from our parents. See? And so in that way, when you used to listen, that everybody started doing it. Like, you know. Not only in our family system, but it's about in every family system in Norway House, you know, that children were told to go home and they went home. And it's not because I was afraid of my dad or my mom, it's because of respect. I respected my parents because, you know, I can get tuned up pretty quick if I don't listen. So it was kind of a little different as we got older, you know, like, you know, started chasing girls and stuff. So we used to hide from this constable, you know, but we didn't do anything. We didn't break anything. You know, sometimes I used to use my dad's boat, and we used to go to Rossville, and we would run out of gas, you know. There's a whole bunch of boats and motors down the bank at Rossville. Nobody took up their gas. Nobody took, you know, they just left their boats, died of their boats. You know, I never thought of once to go and steal a tank of gas to go home when they were out of gas. We used to paddle that big yawl home, and I didn't want to go and wake anybody up to go ask for gas. So, but nowadays, you know, you can't have anything around. It's stolen. I mean, it's taken somebody else's stuff that doesn't belong to me. It wasn't the way we were taught. But now that's what is happening right now. It's that people are taking a lot of stuff away from people, and a lot of people need that stuff that they use. They use for camping. They use, but people steal them. Young people steal them. They don't seem to. And then even if you know who it is, and if you told the parents, they would say they'll never do that. You know, right away they get defensive and they get away with it. You know, simply because that if I stole something back when, and which I didn't, but if I stole something and they went and told my dad, I would face the consequences with my dad. You know, I would have to probably, I would have had to return that stuff to that person and go do an apology to them, because he would make sure that happened. But nowadays that doesn't happen. So that stuff always continues on and on and on. Even in schools here, that happens. You know, when children are in school and they're not in their classrooms in the hallway, you know, that's stealing time from themselves, and that's stealing time from the teachers that are teaching them, and they're getting away with it. So a lot of things need to change. You know, if we're going to have a good life, you know, like, you know, back when they said it takes everybody in the community to raise a child, it did happen at one time, but that's not what's happening right now, and I need to get back to that. Thank you. I just wanted to say a little bit. Thank you.